Suleiman Raheem here. Welcome. Let's try this one more time. 2 short clips. Go.
Has talked about the Great Reset and the technological revolution that's underway. We started talking about it years ago, going to the technology conferences, telling our audience, look, something big is in the works. They're getting ready to roll out a whole new world of robots and driverless cars. And then we got such vehement blowback from a sizable portion of the True News audience who just were angry. Why are you going to these conferences? Why are you wasting your time and our money? And it's like, we're trying to show you something big is coming. Well, here it is. It's now in your face. And they're calling it the Great Reset. The Great Reset of what? Human society. How about that? They're saying we're going to reset the entire global society of humanity.
Yes.
We're going to reimagine what it's like to be human. Literally, that's what they're saying. We're going to reimagine what it's like to be a human being. What are they talking about? Well, cyber humans, blending microchips into human bodies, synthetic humanoids, not born of humans.
Moving beyond humanity, and by that meaning we become more digital beings than human beings, that our digital presence is more important and more powerful than our actual physical presence. So,
in other words, they want to be God. Man has finally reached the stage, Edward, that he can, in his mind, convince himself that he can be like God, that he can create new species. He can change reality. He can make fire come down from the sky.
right.
The mind is sinking.
Yeah, that's where it's at. But it's a
Okay, brothers and sisters, this is the second clip. The second here.
Targeted the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. President Trump tweeting Iran was responsible. Lucas Tomlinson is live at the Pentagon this morning. Lucas.
Julie, the top U.S. commander in the Middle East called that rocket attack on the embassy the largest in a decade. Late last night, President Trump issuing the following threat. Our embassy in Baghdad got hit Sunday by several rockets. 3 rockets failed to launch. Guess where they came from? Iran. Now we hear chatter of additional attacks against Americans in Iraq. Some friendly health advice to Iran. If one American is killed, I will hold Iran responsible. Think it over. The U.S. Navy also giving Iran something to think over. Monday, the guided missile submarine USS Georgia transited the Strait of Hormuz off the coast of Iran and slipped into the Persian Gulf. The submarine carries over 150 Tomahawk cruise missiles and has a dry deck shelter to deploy Navy SEALs for potential sabotage operations to cripple any Iranian port. Escorting the sub through the volatile strait, a pair of guided missile cruisers USS Port Royal and Philippine Sea. Those 2 warships alone are also armed with dozens of Tomahawk cruise missiles as well. In addition, the American destroyer John Paul Jones tested her 5-inch gun in recent days to send another not-so-subtle message. The guided missile destroyer is also armed with dozens of Tomahawks. In total, dozens and hundreds of these cruise missiles are now in range of Iran, ready to launch in minutes and destroy any Iranian targets if ordered. USS Nimitz is also in the area and can launch dozens of F-18 Super Hornets like this. Air Force jet fighter squadrons are also in the area. B-2 and B-52 bombers can deploy from the U.S. on short notice if needed. Israel is also making plans to deploy a submarine to the area. And today on Christmas Eve, over 60,000 U.S. troops are stationed still in the Middle East. Julie?
Lucas Tomlinson, thank you. By the way, this news on Iran comes just as we learn more about the death.
Okay, brothers and sisters, something to think about. Assalamu alaikum.